The first step to making this salad would be the vinaigrette, and I have here an orange and some honey. If you don't have an orange, you can use a lime or a lemon as well. So now what we will do is we will zest the orange. So I'm using a small grater here. So once it's grated, just scrape it off nicely in the bowl. Now let's cut our orange into two. And we are going to squeeze the juice of that orange in the bowl. So make sure to squeeze out everything and be careful to avoid any seeds. Next we'll add in about 3/4 teaspoon of freshly chopped basil leaves. You can also use mint if you like, and a generous spoon of honey. So if you don't like honey, you can use maple syrup, agave, or even just plain sugar. Mix it all well. After mixing, you just place the vinaigrette in the fridge until we prepare our fruit salad. What I do usually is I strain out the leaves before serving it with the salad. But you can keep it if you prefer that. Now let's prepare the fruits for the salad. I'm starting with the watermelon. So you start off by cutting it into half. Turn over the piece that you will use as the salad bowl, and we are now going to cut off the bottom part so that the base is stable. Don't worry too much if the lines are not even, as I'm going to show you a neat little trick of how to make it pretty later. Using a metal scoop, scoop out the watermelon until you're done scooping out most of the flesh. And if you don't have a scoop, it's okay to use a knife or a spoon. Just want to get pretty little pieces. And when you're done scooping out most of the flesh, using a sharp spoon, grate the sides and make it even. Now, using a sharp knife, we are going to cut out little V shapes on the edge of the watermelon, like this. And we will be doing it throughout the whole edge. And once again, you don't have to worry about making it perfect or equal. Of course, try to keep it the same size if you can, but it's fine if it doesn't come out perfect, because at the end of it, when we are going to dress up the bowl, it will still look lovely. Our lovely watermelon bowl is now ready. Time for me to prep the rest of the fruits. So now I'm going to make what we call a hedgehog mango. So slice off the cheek like this. And now I'm going to score it. So be careful when you're scoring it to not cut all the way through to the skin. So you can let the tip of the knife guide you. And I think it's best not to rush through this process, as you want the lines to be as I would say even and close as possible, so that it will open in a nice hedgehog pattern later. So we are done now, and I am going to open it up. So here we go. This is how pretty it looks when it's done. I have peeled my kiwi, and using a sharp carving knife, I am cutting out these zigzag patterns in the center. I am pushing my knife all the way through to the middle to make sure that it cuts nicely. And I'm going to go all the way around the kiwi. When it's done, you can open it up nicely like this to look like a beautiful flower. Next, I have this beautiful piece of pineapple that I've already peeled and removed the eyes from. So we will just start by cutting this into two pieces. Then we are gonna cut off the hard part in the middle. Just slice it off like this. Alright. And now we will just thickly slice the pineapple pieces, making sure not to crush them while cutting it. And now strawberries. Just cut the top off like this and then half them. And we're done. As simple as that. I'm done with the fruit prep now. There are some grapes. I also peeled a mandarin orange, and I had a passion fruit that I cut into two. Time to assemble our fruit bowl now. So as you can see, I've filled the bowl with the less pretty pieces of the watermelon. I would say almost to 3/4. And then I'm now adding the rest of the fruits. When you're done filling up the bowl, add the pretty cuts of fruits on top, styling it the way that you like. You can play with the colors and shapes. I'm adding in the kiwi, passion fruit. I've added the mandarin oranges, now in the mango. And then I'll add the strawberries as the final touch, as they are softer. I don't want them to be crushed. And we will finish it by pouring in the vinaigrette all over the salad. So remember, I've strained out the leaves and I'm just pouring it generously over. The final touch is decorating it with flowers. I love flowers, and you can see I use a lot of them in my dishes. So just add a few flowers here and there to give it a nice summery touch. And please be careful to use only edible ones. Our fruit salad is now ready to be served. Enjoy, and thank you for watching.